So we're here to talk about our white paper. What
Yes.
should we do about unconscious bias?
Yep, it's a very important question.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And I think the first thing is maybe to explain why did we focus on this? What's the
Yeah.
relevance of this topic?
Yeah, so we know that there's a lot more work to do in terms of both diversity and inclusion in workplaces. And we also know that bias is part of the problem and part of the solution. It must be tackling it. However, at the moment, there's been a real focus, a hyper focus on unconscious bias and reducing unconscious bias and unconscious bias training, which, according to the scientific research we have, might not be the most helpful strategy. So that's the kind of thing that's very helpful to talk about.
So if unconscious bias is a big part of the problem and it affects all sorts of business activities and the way people make decisions, why doesn't unconscious bias training fix it? That should just do the job, people taking that magic pill, fixed.
So that does seem like the intuitive answer, that unconscious bias training if unconscious bias is a problem, unconscious bias training will fix the problem. But the reality is that unconscious bias training used by itself probably will not help your organization. And in fact, all the research shows that if that's all you do, if you just do unconscious bias training, if you just do diversity training and stop, your business will probably be more biased. You'll probably have less diversity, not more diversity.
Lots of businesses have been doing that.
Lots of businesses have been doing that, yes. And that's a very unfortunate finding. We could go through so many strategies and so many that are useful, but I think the biggest part of the take home is really that you can't get a quick fix or a quick pill for anything.
Yeah.
That you really have to know what your company's limitations are, have a very clear idea of what aspects of it you'd like to change or improve, and then take specific targeted strategies that change those aspects of it.
Yeah.
Generally, just hoping you can wipe it out with
Yeah.
a couple of hours of unconscious bias training
Yeah.
isn't realistic
And could make things worse.
and could
actually
make things worse.
Yeah, and that's the quality journey that we take clients on. So actually getting to grips with their data. Where are you currently? Where are the gaps? Where are the challenges?
Yeah.
And then doing more of the education piece so people actually know, okay, how would we go about starting to make progress on this?
Yeah.
Setting clear goals and targets, and
Yeah.
then actually supporting people through doing that themselves and equipping them to do that. But
Yeah.
really helping people to frame it as a longer term, properly resourced process for the business, just like any other strategic priority.
like
Like if
any
you were
other,
going to
yeah.
open a new office or you're
Yeah.
going to launch a new product,
Yeah.
you would not expect to do a half-day training and get
No,
that done.
wouldn't approach any other part of business like that, so we
Exactly.
shouldn't approach diversity
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, yeah. Let's resource it properly and make sure that we're getting results.
Yeah.